Being a shooting guard sounds glamorous. Fans think it's all about scoring points, draining threes, and being the star of the team. The position is often romanticized, with legendary names like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Dwayne Wade associated with it. But the truth is, being a shooting guard isn't always as sweet as it looks. Behind the highlight reels, the position comes with an overwhelming set of expectations, pressure, and challenges that make it one of the toughest spots in basketball. Constant scoring pressure. The shooting guard's main job is simple on paper: score the basketball. But this simple responsibility carries enormous weight. A shooting guard is expected to deliver points every night, whether through long-range shooting, slashing to the basket, or mid-range jumpers. If you have an off night, people don't care about your defense or passing, you're instantly labeled as underperforming. No other position is judged so harshly by scoring stats alone. Living in the shadow of legends. One of the biggest struggles for shooting guards today is living in the shadow of legends. With icons like Jordan, Kobe, and Allen Iverson, every modern shooting guard gets compared to greatness. If you can't play with the same killer instinct, fans dismiss you as mediocre. The legacy of past stars creates unrealistic expectations, and most players can never measure up. Imagine going to work every day and being judged against the greatest ever in your field. Sharing the ball with ball-dominant stars. In today's game, many teams are built around point guards or forwards who dominate the ball. Shooting guards often become secondary options, reduced to standing in the corner waiting for a pass. This can be frustrating for players who thrive with the ball in their hands. Instead of being dynamic playmakers, many are forced into the role of spot-up shooters, limiting their true abilities and making them feel like replaceable role players. Blame when the team fails. When a team loses, fans often look for a scapegoat, and the shooting guard is an easy target. If the point guard didn't create enough plays, or the big man missed rebounds, those mistakes are overlooked. But if the shooting guard didn't hit shots, the loss is pinned on them. The position carries a heavy burden, being seen as the closer, and the one expected to win games in crunch time. When things go wrong, fingers point straight at the shooting guard. Defensive expectations are brutal. People often forget that shooting guards don't just score, they also guard the other team's best perimeter players. Night after night, they're matched up against elite scorers, quick guards, or athletic wings. On offense, they're expected to pour in points. On defense, they're expected to shut down stars. The physical and mental toll of being both a primary scorer and a defensive stopper is exhausting and unsustainable over long seasons. The rise of versatile wings. The NBA has shifted towards taller, more versatile players who can shoot, pass, and defend multiple positions. As a result, the classic shooting guard role is disappearing. Small forwards and even point guards now do what shooting guards once specialized in. This evolution makes the shooting guard feel like a dying breed, pushed out by more adaptable players who can do everything. Injuries from heavy workload. Because of their dual role as scorers and defenders, shooting guards often carry one of the heaviest workloads on the team. Constantly running off screens, jumping for shots, driving into the paint, and chasing quick guards on defense takes a toll on their bodies. Shooting guards frequently suffer from knee, ankle, and shoulder injuries. The physical demands of the role make it one of the most punishing positions in basketball. Overshadowed by superstars. Even when shooting guards play well, they're often overshadowed by point guards or big men who dominate headlines. In the modern NBA, most MVP candidates are not shooting guards. Fans and analysts focus on flashy passes from point guards or monster dunks from forwards. Shooting guards, even when efficient, are sometimes treated as supporting actors instead of stars, no matter how hard they work. The mental strain. All of these pressures, scoring expectations, defensive duties, comparisons to legends, and constant criticism, add up to immense mental strain. Shooting guards are often underappreciated, overworked, and unfairly judged. It takes incredible resilience to survive in the role. Many fans don't realize how draining it is to carry the weight of being both the hero and the scapegoat on any given night. A role that looks better than it is. Being a shooting guard might look glamorous from the outside, but the reality tells a different story. It's a position defined by pressure, unrealistic expectations, and constant sacrifice. Yes, there are legendary names that made it seem like the ultimate role, but for most players, it's a grind filled with stress and struggle. The next time you see a shooting guard having an off night, remember, it might suck a lot more than you think to be in his shoes.